Okay, the last of the Hidden Arsenal decks that I'm going to be doing. Vylon. This is the one that is probably underrated. No one really cares that much about it because it's equipped card based, so that can be a bad thing in a lot of people's mind. I'm not sure why. As long as the deck is built right, it's still pretty good. So for Vylons, for the main deck, 1 Vylon Hept, he's pretty good. Just put 1 in, just test him out. 3 Vylon Cube. This is the one that you have to have 3 of if you want to get your level 7 or 8 or whatever Vylon Synchro monsters. This is the most important synchro or tuner probably, because when he is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon, you add 1 equipped card to your hand. 3 Vylon Prism, 4-star tuner. He has the effect of when he is sent to the, I think it's when he's sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points to target 1 face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target. If that equipped monster attacks or is attacked, it gains 1000 attack during the damage step. So attack booster is really good. 2 Vylon Sphere, the 1-star tuner, and 1 Vylon Tetra. So those are the Vylon monsters in the deck. Notice that they're light, so they work with Honest, which is in the deck. 1 Genex Neutron. I'm testing this card out in here. It's working really well. I might put a second one in. 2 Trident Warrior. Originally I had 3, but I took 1 out for the Genex Neutron. This is the guy that you're going to use to bring out Cube. You normal summon him, you special summon Cube, and then you synchro to your Vylon, your level 7 Vylon. And then to get your level 8, 2 Photon Thrasher. I could put a third one in, but right now I'm just leaving it at 2, and it works really good. It's like a 4-star Cyber Dragon. For Recruiter, 2 Shining Angel, just to thin the deck, bring out the Vylon, stuff that you need. 1 Effect Veiler, light. It's a 1-star tuner, so you can synchro if you need to. It's just really good overall. 1 Honest, so many lights. And the only non-light is Sangan, just for more searching out. For spells, 1 Rhoda, because we have Photon Thrashers and Trident Warriors, and a lot of times I noticed the problem I would run into is I would need 1 of those cards in my hand to start the combos, and Rhoda fixes that problem. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Heavy Storm. Pretty standard. 1 MST, because there's only room for 1, because there's lots of equipped cards and other ways of clearing the field. 1 Rod of Silence KS. This is an old equipped spell card from Dark Crisis, and this is the card that when you play it on any of your synchro monsters, stuff starts happening and the deck just starts working. It's amazing. 3 Vylon Filament equipped spell cards, and then 2 Vylon Material. I used to have 3 Vylon Material in here, but really the 600 attack boost isn't that important. I noticed that a lot of times it's the other equipped cards like Filament that have better effects than just raising the attack that tend to come in more handy. 1 Vylon Segment. I'm taking this in. It's another Vylon equipped spell card. Equipped to a Vylon monster. It cannot be targeted by the opponent's monster effects or trap effects, so that's why it's in here. So again, I kind of find this can be more useful than Filament in a lot of situations. And then 1 Vylon Component. This inflicts pierce damage, so if someone has like scapegoats or something, you just attack and deal full damage. Or if someone is sitting on a Marshmallow or a Spear Reaper, you just keep piercing through with this equipped spell. So this is like Fairy Meteor Crush for Vylons. 2 Vylon Element. The continuous spell card that keeps on letting you put your little Vylon monsters in the spell card zone. Yeah, when a face-up Vylon equipped card you control are destroyed, except during the damage step, you can special summon an equal or lower number of Vylon tuner monsters from your deck. So no, when you lose, so basically with this card, when you lose your equipped spell card, you can search another one. Or no, you summon a tuner, a Vylon tuner. 2 Vylon Matter. This is gonna either be your mystical, or no, not mystical. This is like a Raigeki break or a draw 1 card thing. So it recycles your equipped spell cards back into the deck from the graveyard, and then you can choose to either destroy 1 card in the field or draw 1 card. And you select 3 equipped spell cards in your graveyard and return to the deck. And then traps, there's no traps, just 2 Royal Decree to negate all of the traps. I could change this to Solemn stuff, but I don't know. It works the way it is right now, so I just left it like that. For the extra deck, I'm running 2 Vylon Omega. It's the big boss of all the Vylons. It's their main boss monster. Really, really good. 200 attack. The summoning conditions are pretty hard though. 2 tuners plus 1 non-tuner Vylon monster. So it has a specific way of summoning it. I've never seen that combination or that requirement for synchro summoning before. 1 Vylon Alpha, the 10? I think, no, this is the 10-star, this is the 9-star. And then 2 Vylon Epsilon, this is the 8-star one. with 2800 attack. This one's really good. And then the 7 stars are 2 Vylon Sigma. This is the one that works really well with equip cards. And then one that everybody doesn't really remember, or nobody really remembers this guy because he's from Storm of the Ragnarok. He's actually not from Hidden Arsenal. 1 Vylon Delta. He's a defender with 2800 defense, so he's useful. And then for Xyz, just 1 Utopia and 2 Vylon Disigma. I could use a Shockmaster, but I don't have one, so I just put 2 of these. Or if I get a Shockmaster, because he's actually coming out in that Hanzo tin, I'll probably have one then, and then I'll just add him in. He'll be like the 15th card, because I think that's 14 in the extra deck right now. So that's Vylons. They're a really interesting deck because the playstyle is very unique. It relies on equip cards, recycling, and synchroing. So hope you enjoyed it. I highly encourage you to try it out. It's not a really easy deck to use. It takes a while to get the hang of, but it's really fun once you learn how to play it. So highly recommended. So rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.